Hello there guys, and welcome to the grand final of Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures, the last in the series. And today we'll be doing a one last look at all these bus routes, but however these routes are going to be under a review. This is not an actual service. This is going to be done as a review of the new Service 8, the Kiddermin at the rifle range to Hales Park in Bewdley. And the 8 was introduced last week, which was on the 26th of October 2020, to replace the 1 and the 2 that has been operating in Kidderminster town for quite a long time. So I'm going to be reviewing you the route to show you what has changed to the service since the withdrawal of the 1s and the 2s. And I hope you enjoy the video. So then we are just starting the journey on this number 8. First we're going in the direction to the rifle range. And we're heading to rifle range for the first part of the journey. Just heading down Exchange Street in Kidderminster and heading in the direction to Bewdley Hales Park. To the rifle range, sorry. Because Bewdley Hales Park is going to be done in the car. It will be a Kia with no registration to be said. And the reason why I'm doing this digitally, because of what is going on, because tomorrow the UK is going to be in a national lockdown, and that's going to be a 4-week national lockdown, not a full longer one like what happened in March, April time. This lockdown is going to be for 4 weeks, so we prepared for the best time of the year, which is December, and that's Christmas. It might be a lot different to what you'll normally find at Christmas, but however, we'll still make it the best service. Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures will continue during the coronavirus pandemic, and I will be updating all of you for what is next to come. Now, as you probably know, this video is not the actual route of the 8. This is the review showing you what has changed to the service since it was introduced on the 26th of October. If I said November, it was in October last week, yeah. So anyway, we're just by the B&Q Superstore and the Wyre Forest District Council, and that is where the dialer rides, and we're also by the Diamond Kidderminster Depot. And as you probably know, this service does no longer serve Silverwood's estate by the Wyre Forest Leisure Centre just off the Stourport Road, as that is only now covered by Aston's 15A and C, the Kidderminster to Stourport Circular, one of my favourite routes, and it's been a popular route since Coniston. If you remembered, Coniston used to do services in Kidderminster. They finished most of their main services during the coronavirus pandemic. The 15A and C are now operated by Aston's. The Stourport Circular, the 294, 296, Kidderminster, Bewdley to Worcester, they're also now operated by Aston's. But Coniston retained the 2 frequent routes, the 133 Kidderminster to Droitwich, and the 580 Kidderminster up to Kinvat, along with the Thursday only 213 Stourport to Astley Birth. And that service was more than likely to be there for quite some time, but then September, Coniston then gave up the services altogether. So now the 133 is operated by Finessi Coaches, Finessi Travel, which is a taxi company, and just the 354 Droitwich to Redditch. And I'm going to be doing you a virtual. So then back to the route. Now I was talking about finesse travel, and I'm going to be giving you once again a review of the 354 virtual because of the ongoing coronavirus from Droitwich to Greenwich. I will be producing you that video and even Banger Buzz's virtual online video, which everyone would like. So anyway, we're over the Ravel range, and then we'll swap over and start the service to Hales Park. So then we are now proceeding down towards the bottom end of the road. So we're now heading onto the Sutton Park Road, heading towards heading back towards Kidderminster. So this is the Rifle Range Estates. So these parts are still survive from the number one, except the number one no longer. However, parts of the number one is no longer seen, which is the Silverwoods Estate. Parts of the Southport Road is still covered by the number 3, which is the main route in Kidderminster. And to be honest, there's only a fair few routes left now in Kiddie that are still the original ones. The 3s, the 4s, 4A, the 192, the 292, the 42, the 303, and a fair few other routes that are still with the Diamond Kidderminster area. Now going up Stretton Road. So anyway, we're now by Brinton's Park, and we're now going to turn right. So anyway, we're now back on the Starport Road.
This is incredible. Starry Night, one of my favorites.
So anyway, we're now heading towards Kidderminster Town Centre. So we're now heading back into Kidderminster, and then we'll proceed on to Hales Park via Happily, Ribbon Hall, and Bewdley. So anyway, here we are back at Kidderminster bus station. Right then, now proceeding on to Hales Park. And just to let you know that most of the Bewdley bit is going to be done digitally due to all the tighter roads, like Ribbon Hall, Bark Hill are going to be done on the PC. The rest will be done in the car, so please don't be disappointed. This is only a review of the service, so this is only a review of the service. So please don't be disappointed. So anyway, we're now heading towards Hales Park. Right, so then we're now going on to St Mary's Wingway now, following the additional number 8 service. The service from Rifle Range to Hales Park. So anyway, there's the Church of St Mary's, All Saints in Kidderminster, and we're just now heading to the bottom end, and just right there is the Weaver's Wharf Shopping Park. So we're now going to head up to the top, and gonna do a right, then a left. That's a right, then a left, heading towards Haverley, which has been reinstated from the route since the 26th of October. So we're now proceeding now to Haverley. Ahead we can see a Diamond Bus 125 service in a direction to Stourbridge. So then we're now heading along the turn-off point, where we'll then proceed on to Haverley, and just coming past is an ADL Enviro 200 on the Arriva Midlands 297 from Bridgenorth to Kidderminster via Haverley. So we're now heading onto the A4535, and then we'll head to St John's Ringway. So we're now heading towards Haverley. So the next port of call is going to be Haverley, and we'll be proceeding onto the Haverley Road. So the Haverley Road is just going to come up, so we're going to turn right and proceed onto Haverley Road. So now we're going to turn right onto the Haverley Road. So just by the police station over Kidderminster. So we're nearly in Haverley. So this is Haverley Road. So anyway, we're at Haverley Road, and then we need to keep an eye out for St John's Avenue, I believe. So anyway, we're now heading towards Haverley. So John's should be coming up very shortly. So now going through. So we've just gone past Bromfield Lane, and should be going past through Haverley. So now we're going through Haverley, and so we're now heading. So we're now on St John's Avenue. So now on St John's Avenue right now, and so now on St John's Avenue right now, and we're going to then turn on to going to take the next right shortly. So this is the replacement pass of the number 8. As you know, we're doing a point of view, so let's right, and then go on to Canterbury Road. So now we're going to head on to Holmwood Avenue. And so this was the withdrawn section from the number 2s back in 2018, and now finally they've got a bus service going up and down this road again. The routes they used to see on this road was the 2, which was the one that people relied on. As you can see, there's all the shops. One's been boarded up. Most of all these shops are going to be closed from tomorrow because the country's going into lockdown. Only the Nissa local will remain open because that's essential, because it sells food and drink. So anyway, we're now heading towards the turn off point. So this is Canterbury Road, and we'll be turning right at the end of the road soon to proceed down towards Ribnell. Yeah, that's correct, Ribnell. So we'll soon be heading down towards Ribnell and then continue into Bewdley. So next we're just gonna turn left. No, just carry on. So then we're gonna turn left right at the end of the road and head down onto Bewdley. So see you on the next road. So anyway, we're now heading down into Ribnall. As you know, this route is a review. It's not an actual journey. So routes are going to be reviewed. I believe Hales Park is going to be done virtually due to the lanes also being a little bit tight and directions going round, but don't panic. Still, this will be a popular video for you all to watch on YouTube, Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures, and feel free to subscribe. So we're now going through the Habley Valley. This area's been withdrawn from bus routes since 2018, when the two got rerouted to go through the West Midlands Safari Park, and now the reinstated part, which is now on today's number 8. The number 8 is likely to be a trial basis, and there's no confirmation if this service will continue after the lockdown, but we'll have to see how successful this route goes. And it's the Rotherham Range to Hales Park service. So anyway, we're now going so we're now approaching Bewdley, the Georgian town. So here we are. We're now going to turn. So we're going to turn off. So I'll see you when we get to Bewdley. So then we're now on Trimpley Lane in Bewdley area, just coming towards Bewdley. We're heading up towards the turn-off point. So this route was part of the number 2 service, so I'm reviewing you. As you probably know, Habley is back on the list. So this is the route if you want to go directly into Bewdley, because you can't turn right at the Ribnall junction because there's no turn-off point there at all. And so unfortunately you have to go the direct way, so you don't have to go back on yourself on the turning point if you want to go fast and direct to Bewdley, but this is the only way to do it. So anyway, here we are now at Bewdley, just beyond Casham's End. So then we're just over Ribnall, just passing the All Saints Church in Ribnall area. So we're now heading down towards the Georgian town of Bewdley. Now, as you remembered at the start of the year 2020, Bewdley's been in difficult times because flooding from the River Severn, because the River Severn had burst its banks, and it caused a really huge knock effect to the town itself. But however, that has cleared, and then just after it cleared, coronavirus affected our country. It caused a lot of problems, so gonna keep going, and then we're going to turn right and then head into the Georgian village. So anyway, we're just approaching Bewdley. Now, I've been here a load of times for the 296 towards Worcester, 292 towards Ludlow, 291 to Tenbury Wells, and even the 2s to the Hales Park, which is now replaced by today's number 8. So anyway, we're now in Bewdley. So we're gonna head up. So we're gonna head up Hales Park just now. So over there's Bark Hill. So just now approaching. So we're just now approaching Bewdley. So now in Bewdley now. So we're gonna take up the Clibby roads. So we're gonna turn right at the church, which sits right in the middle of the town, and we're gonna then go up Clibby Road, which is followed. And as you know, this place is going to be mostly deserted from tomorrow because of COVID lockdown number 2. Lockdown number 1 was a devastating one, and let's hope lockdown number we all know lockdown number 2 is going to be a 4-week one. So anyway, there's the church right in the centre of Bewdley, the parish church. There's no graveyard in this church area because this is a parish church. So just waiting here. So anyway, we're now going to head up onto Clibby Road and then proceed onto Hales Park. And that will be the final part of the service. And however, we've got Barkhill to come, which is the digital part of the video. So as you know, this road is very, very tight and very strict. Because this is a very, very tight road going up. And we shall soon be passing the number 8 anytime now, en route to the rifle range, which is, but mainly I think it's up at Barkhill at the moment. So anyway, we're now proceeding up to the top and then we'll go on to Hales Park just now, and Hales Park is likely to be done digitally because tighter corners. So anyway, we're just climbing up. So anyway, here we are at the top to approach Hales Park. So here we go, going up onto the top. So anyway, here we are. So we're going to take our left right here, Hales Park. So we're going to go up to the top, Hales Park. So anyway, here we are at Hales Park. We're now, so here we are at Hales Park, and we're gonna turn left, and then turn right there. So anyway, we're now at Hales Park. So here we are, and then we're going to turn right at the top. So anyway, we've done this. So we've now made it. Here we are, Hales Park, the final destination for the service. I hope you enjoyed this virtual journey on the number 8 from Rifle Range. And I have to say, this route is a little bit tight on Barkhill, but hope you enjoyed it as much as we did, and we hope to see you again in the very not too distant future. So we're going to turn right and finish off the video. Thank you very much for watching. From tomorrow, please stay at home to protect the NHS and save lives. So anyway, here we are on Water Road. So 7-way. So let's,
that way?
Yeah. We're heading downwards now. So this brings the end of the journey now. Thank you very much for watching. I do apologise that I couldn't film Barkhill. It's just because Barkhill is on a very, very strict timetable. But don't worry, there will be a Barkhill on this route again very soon. So anyway, we're heading back down, and thank you for watching. So then, this is the Lakes Road, just heading on to Barkhill. And Barkhill has not been served by buses since 2018, when the last service we went through here was sadly withdrawn due to like the narrow lanes being up here. And I will consider doing Barkhill again very soon, but that is having to be done when this lockdown ends. As you can probably tell, the roads are so narrow here on Barkhill, but it gives you good views of Bewdley. And so anyway, we're now going across Barkhill area, heading in these estates. So here we go. So we're now heading along the Littleton Road now, towards Bewdley Way. So this is a circular loop And as you know, I am driving it. I am doing it in the opposite direction how it should, but still, it covers. It is the accurate route as we normally take the actual route. And this is Richmond Road, and it's been a while now since Barkhill have had the bus service up here. It's been, however, the lanes are very, very narrow, so you have to watch it on these little narrow lanes. But however, it's still a good route. Going up Barkhill, it's been a while since a bus service has gone up this hill. It's been a while as well, so anyway, just gone towards the end of Barkhill.